And it's actually not that surprising that this conspiracy nonsense is popular. America has a long history of accusing victims of tragedy of being paid actors. In fact, it goes all the way back to the 1860s, when African Americans were invited to Washington to speak about their experiences of slavery. They couldn't afford to travel there because of, the whole slavery part. So the government covered their travel expenses. Slavery apologists claimed that the speakers were being paid for their testimony and therefore were certainly lying about not enjoying slavery, with one politician even saying their stories were of the lowest kind and utterly unworthy of belief. He then added, "Yeah, this will pretty much be how America is forever. Have fun, whee!" Accusing people of being paid actors was also used to discredit the Little Rock Nine and civil rights activists. Oh my gosh, these all have something in common. And now even white children are being accused of being crisis actors. We really are post-racial. And after Sandy Hook, one festering pustule of a man has spurted these theories way into the dickweed stratosphere.
It took me about a year with Sandy Hook to come to grips with the fact that the whole thing was fake. Sandy Hook is a synthetic, completely fake, with actors, in my view, manufactured. I couldn't believe it at first. I knew they had actors there, clearly. If children were lost in Sandy Hook, my heart goes out to each and every one of those parents and the people that say they're parents that I see on the news. The only problem is I've watched a lot of soap operas, and I've seen actors before.
You've watched a lot of soap operas? That's a weird brag even for you, but it does explain why you believe everything is a sinister plot. The InfoWars host and poisonous gummy bear Alex Jones has peddled conspiracy theories for years, most notably that this actually counts as weight loss. My dude, that is a before and before photo. It's easy to make fun of Alex Jones. For example, Alex Jones looks like Frank Caliendo after being stung by hundreds of sweaty bees. But make no mistake, a lot of people take him very seriously. His YouTube channel has over 2 million subscribers, and many of his videos get millions of hits. Not bad for a guy who looks like a divorced barrel. And it's not just him. He's just the top of a garbage mountain of hoaxers.
You're just getting back from Virginia, where you went to cover the story of Bryce Williams, the gunman who shot dead a reporter, her cameraman.
What is happening now in the aftermath of it is most definitely a hoax. They're using this to push gun control.
The attacks in Orlando were a false flag terror attack. San Bernardino, the government knew at the highest levels and tied the hands of the FBI so that when the attacks happened, they have an excuse to take more of our freedoms.
Could Stephen Paddock, the supposed lone Vegas shooter, have been a patsy to kick off the left's war with the right?
Okay, have you met the left? I think it's pretty clear that they are not cut out for war. And this stuff has a huge audience. Shortly after Sandy Hook, a YouTuber posted a video titled "The Sandy Hook Shooting Fully Exposed," which claimed that the parents of the victims were crisis actors, which is almost as upsetting as the fact that it was viewed 10 million times. That is way too many views for a video without a single makeup contouring tip. Thanks to the internet, every random conspiracy theorist finally has something they never did before: access to a mainstream audience, and people are falling for it. One contestant on the current season of The Bachelorette got caught liking social media posts accusing the Parkland students of being crisis actors, which still somehow only made him the second weirdest guy this season, after this guy.
Bacaw! Bacaw! Bacaw!
I know it's not the point, but to those of you asking, this is why there's no straight pride parade. These conspiracy theories are also seeping into the political mainstream.
An aide to a Florida state representative emailed, quote, "Both kids in the picture are not students here, but actors that travel to various crises when they happen."
FAU professor James Tracy was fired from his position at the Boca Raton campus after he shared theories the Sandy Hook massacre was staged.
This tweet calling outspoken student journalist David Hogg a crisis actor. Do you know who liked that tweet? The first son, Donald Trump Jr.
That is really scary. Influential people with real power buy into this stuff. And also Donald Trump Jr. Our 4chan of a president has also helped embolden hoaxers by chumming around on Alex Jones's talk show.
I just want to finish by saying your reputation's amazing. I will not let you down. You will be very, very impressed, I hope. And I think we'll be speaking a lot.
Oh, that's the kind of gushing praise Trump usually reserves for dictators. Crisis actors are not a thing, although we did find one instance of a politician hiring actors to pose as real people.
Maybe that Trump crowd wasn't a normal crowd. By day 2 of the Trump campaign, this was the Hollywood Reporter. Quote, Donald Trump campaign offered actors $50 to cheer for him at presidential announcement.
I really miss the days when Donald Trump had to pay people to cheer for him. We'll be right back.